Hey, what up, Boston? What up, world? This is Abbie, and right now you're tuned into Boston Hip Hop. Definitely, my family plays a big part of my music. Actually, um, I have a small family. You know, I really in where we at now. Like, honestly, there's probably like 16 of us, 15 of us, and like, you know, but we're very, very close, you know, and we always looking out for each other. Um, but they play a very big part of my music. Like, I actually, you know, when we when we like get together or whatever, we always have stories to tell, you know, like especially a lot of funny stories. But the ones that I really pay attention to the most is when they keep talking about like, oh man, I wish I was on vacation right now, not to worry about rent or not to worry about, you know, paying these car bills, and you know I'm backed up with all these bills. And those are the ones that I really pay attention to the most, because you know, I go back home and I think about them, you know, my grandmother, she wants to, you know, she just wants to live her life now. You know, she's about 65 years old. My grandmother's 65 years old, and she's working at a nursing home. You know, she works at a nursing home, taking care of people her age or maybe even younger or older. You know, so it's like I see that as like she don't deserve that right now. You know, she definitely she deserves to be somewhere in the beach and just relaxing and having a beach house somewhere, or you know, so that right there influences me to, you know, just keep going at what I, you know, at with this music stuff, you know. So my family definitely plays like a huge part of it. Like honestly, it's probably like 80% of like my music. So that's family. Yeah, family's everything to me. Well, definitely I'm far away from the streets. But I do know a lot about it because I'm still surrounded by people that, you know, are in the streets. But like in my household, you know, it was just my mother. You know, it was basically my mom. You know, she grew. You know, she raised two kids, which was me and my little sister. But like I had a stepfather, and he was involved in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, he was a drug addict, and but he was always in and out the house, and I used to see that a lot. Like, why is my mom working, but she stays home all day? But then I have this guy that's always out in the streets, coming back like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, hyper, you know, on something, you know, and I didn't get it at first, but I saw that, and then as I grew up, I started to understand that, you know, it was a whole different ball game, and like, you know, he used to tell me, oh, stay away from the streets, stay away from the streets, and it's like, all right, cool, but why are you there, you know? And then I've heard a lot of stories about, you know, people being around drugs, you know, with the gang life, you know, when you're in the streets, man, like there's really nothing in the streets, really. Yeah, okay, you get fast money, you could get whatever, women, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, but none of that like really lasts, you know. So I was surrounded by that, you know, and still, like I said, still to this day I am, but I'm smart enough to stay away from things that I feel like, all right, this is not my vibe, I gotta get out of here, you know. But yeah, so it was really, honestly, it was really off of that one guy that made me realize like the streets it's not for me, you know what I'm saying. And my mom always told me, you know what I'm saying, she always looked out for me and told me, you know, the streets is really not good for you, you know. So yeah. Hey, yo, what's up, bro? This is Abbie. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. About me, that's something you gotta tolerate. There's no room for error, I don't consolidate. A lot of niggas scared to take a risk, so they walk away. And I ain't talking pennies when I say I learned the hard way. Keep my head high, my feet on the low. Go get what's mine, I'ma do this on my own.
my time. I'ma keep my head high, my feet on the low. Forget what's mine, I'ma do this on my own. It's my time.